Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on number patterns and algebra. Algebra is the branch of mathematics that uses letters of the alphabet to find unknown numbers. We saw this in the last video when we were solving equations. In this video we will use algebra to describe rules that are used for various patterns. Use algebra to write the rule that is used in each of the following patterns. The numbers in the top row are used to generate the numbers in the bottom row. So let T represent the numbers in the top row and B represent the numbers in the bottom row. So for example 1, T, which are the numbers in the top row, are 1, 2, 3 and 4, and the numbers in the bottom row are 4, 5, 6, 7. Solution. We can see that each number in the bottom row is found by adding 3 to the number in the top row. So the numbers in the bottom row equals the number in the top row plus 3. So B equals T plus 3. So that is the rule. Example 2. Again we have T is 1, 2, 3, 4 and B is 1, 4, 9, 16. Solution. We can see that each number in the bottom row is found by squaring the number in the top row. So B equals T squared. 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16. Example 3. T is 1, 2, 3, 4. And B is 5, 8, 11, 14. We can see that each number in the bottom row is found by multiplying each number in the top row by 3 and adding 2. Now this can be done by just carefully studying the numbers and seeing what sort of pattern we can derive. So with a little bit of trial and error, you will actually work all that out. So we have B equals 3T plus 2. 3 1s are 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 2s are 6 plus 2 is 8. 3 3s are 9 plus 2 is 11. And 3 4s are 12 plus 2 is 14. Example 4. T is 1, 2, 3, 4. And B is 2, 6, 12 and 20. So this one is a little bit more involved and we have to look at it very carefully. We can see that each number in the bottom row is found by squaring each number in the top row and adding the number itself. Now I'll give you a little clue here. Each of these numbers go up by 1. That's easy to see. But here, that goes up by 4, that goes up by 6, and that goes up by 8. So we know that possibly a squaring is involved, because these numbers go up by different amounts. So whenever you see that, try to do some squaring and see what happens. So B equals T squared plus T. So 2 equals 1 squared plus 1. 2 squared plus 2 is 6. 3 squared plus 3 is 12. And 4 squared plus 4 is 20. And example 5, T is 1, 2, 3, 4, B is 3, 8, 15 and 24. Now we can see the same thing is happening here. The numbers are going up by different amounts, so always look for some type of squaring. Now at other times you can see a pattern happening. For example, we can see that the difference between the first and second number is 5. So the difference between the 3 and the 8 is 5. Between the second and third number is 7. From there to there is 7. Between the third and the fourth number is 9. From there to there is 9. So the difference is 5, 7, 9. So if we were to keep going, the next difference would be 11. So that's one way of generating the pattern. After careful trial and error, we have the following equation or the following rule. B equals T squared plus 2T. So this video has introduced you to patterns and trying to look at the rule, look at the numbers very carefully to see if we can find a rule that generates the pattern.